have to check in with my boys real quick, man. I have to check in with you guys. Yeah, today, man. If you're new to this channel, we're documenting. I'm trading a funded account. I'm trading a funded account, 10,000 funded account. So we're documenting that the journey, phase 1, phase 2, until payout. And probably we'll get another funded. So, yeah, man. Let's get into it. Now, bro, today is Friday, so obviously we don't trade today because our rule says no trading on Fridays. Right here, never trade on weekends, never hold a trade throughout the weekend. So unless very sure trade, right? You can trade on a weekend, but holding it throughout the weekend is a no. So if I break that rule, I probably have to punish myself. I don't know which way, but I'll probably have to punish myself somehow. Yeah. So yeah, right now I'm cooking. What is cooking right now, man? Cooking, my nigga. Cooking, bro. I have no choice, bro. The fuck am I gonna do? Eat outside? Nah, eating outside, I don't feel like it. So guys, right now, what I'm saying, I would have showed you guys this thing on my laptop, but I have no power, bro. My electricity went off. Electricity went off. I have no power. Yeah, so we're going to use a tablet though. And use a tablet, and I'm going to just record it like this. You can see my screen is starting to get fucked up, but I have to change this. I have to change the screen. But anyways, bro, this is a trade we took on gold yesterday. And by the way, we're now 5%. 5% on the 10K. Last time we're 3%. Last video 3%, and I traded twice. I took 2 losses, I believe. I took 1 loss. Then I traded another one. I made back all the losses plus more. So that's another thing with risk management. Make sure your losses are small and your wins are high. So right from 3% we went up to like 2.6, then from 2.6 now to 5%. Let me show you guys though. So this is the trade I took. I got it right here. I got it right here. I wanted it to go up to this high, but when I saw there's a fair value gap right here plus this liquidity, it went a 4 hour. So I said, nah, let me get out here. So so like I told you guys, my strategy, if you know my strategy, right, it's really simple and effective too. You just have to know the whole market structure move, right? What I do when I open a chart, what I do when I open my trading view, right? I got them go to daily time frame to see the overall market flow. What is the trend like? What's the trend like? Gold is been on an uptrend, right? Been on an uptrend. And my strategy is, let me explain to you guys this way. Hold on. My strategy is like this, right? When there is a move, right? Trade moves, market moves up and down, right? If it's going up, it goes up and down, right? Same as if it's going down, right? If the market is going down, right, goes down and up, right? Now, where do I come in? So look, my move, this is what I trade, right? Market comes here like this, right? Like this. Let's consider this move, right? This move, it came like this, right? So I go to the daily time frame. I see it's on a what? It's on a downtrend. So when it comes down here like this, it has to come back, right? So I say, okay, when the price is right here, right, I say, okay, I put my Fibonacci tool, right, from this high to this low, right? So I want it to come up, this is the 50%, 0.5% of the Fibonacci, right? Here I will sell from here, right? So right here, this is the higher time frame. Now I go to the lower time frame, knowing this, I'm waiting for it to come to this move. So in the lower time frame, normally if there is, let's say, a 4-hour fair value gap right here, right, or a 4-hour liquidity, maybe let's say liquidity is somewhere here, right? It's, let's say, a buy side liquidity. So when I see it getting taken like this, when I see market goes to the above the 50%, the equilibrium 0.5% Fibonacci, then I go to lower time frame, 4%, 4 hour, 1 hour, then I look for this, like some, you know, point of interest, a fair value gap or a liquidity sweep or a daily high, daily low, like all that. So on the 4 hour, then I go now from there to now the lower time frame, lower time frame now, mind you. Now I go to 5 minutes, correct? Now this move, let's say this is the fair value gap we went in the 50%, right? Then I go to a lower time frame, and what happens in the lower time frame, I will see something like this. I'll see it, this move, right? In a lower time frame, it will happen like this maybe. Then now I'll be waiting for what? A break of structure, this a market structure shift now to the downside, right? I see it's going up. Now once it breaks like this on a 5 minute aggressively, right, then I'll wait for a small, for my entry now, a fair value gap right here, right? That will be my entry now to the next, you know. So like this, higher time frame, I see the move. When it goes up there, I look for a market structure shift on a lower time frame, you know. Then it gives me an entry. Let me say this, right? This will be like my market structure shift, you know. If it breaks this, I like labeling it like this. Text. This is how I label it. Sound, Mr. Money sound. This is how I label it. If it breaks like this clearly, I wait for entry on a fair value gap right here. So I sell happily, boom, right? My stop loss on this high, my take profit on the next low, right? Textbook. This is what this is how I trade, right? Liquidity, what? Watch how I trade, right? And sometimes I just wait, or I just go for only a like liquidity sweep, then, you know. But normally I trade this one. You know. So with that being said, let me show you guys the trade now. The trade that I took. So the trade that I took is right here, right? So I told you guys on the 1 day time frame, I know the market is going up, right? And what happened right here? What happened in this move, right? It has been going up, down, this low, right? This low. God damn, it went, right? This move here. What did I do? Fibonacci. I waited for the price to come back below these 5%. So it came back below. So I know, I think I caught this trade too. I caught this trade up to here. Then now it came back to 50% of this one, to the 0.5 equilibrium percent of this move, right? This move right here. It's on a daily, remember. This move, this low. What the hell? Yeah, probably this low. So it came back to this fair value gap. Let me see on the 4 hour how it's looking on the 4 hour. It went like this. I was waiting for it to come up on this fair value gap. Then it came on it. Pause. God damn. Then what is interesting? It's not that clean, guys, because it's a continuation. But what's interesting too, more confluence. There's a liquidity here. So it swept it. Plus there was a daily previous day high too. Previous day high liquidity. Previous day low. Sorry. Yesterday's low. Right? The previous day low liquidity plus this one right here. This one, let me see. This one was previous day low plus also there's liquidity right here. So I just waited for it now for it to come to it. I do the 4 hour. So I just waited for market to come to it. Then I went to the lower time frame. This is a big sweep plus this fair value gap plus this fair value gap. So there was a lot of fair value gap imbalance, right? There's this one right here, there's this one right here, there's this one. So I just was observing all of them. Then I was looking for market strike issue. So yeah, excuse me. I came to the 5-minute time frame. Sorry guys, my Eritrean neighbors they are making me noise, dog. Apologize for that. But anyways, bro, so I was waiting. I came down to the 5 minute. I was waiting for market structure shift, and I got it right here. Market structure shift is right here because here the market now closed above this high, because you know it swept and it entered the fair value gap, then it swept this one. So this one is like it formed the SMT divergence right here, because you know it created a low and it swept the low, created this low and it swept the low. So you know, created like some sort of SMT. Then right here is a break of structure. Then this fair value gap is where I took my entry, to be exact, right here. This week, zero drawdown once again, bro. No drawdown. I entered like this, boom, I'm in red. Boom, I'm in blue, motherfucker, I'm in blue. Then yeah, I think probably a drawdown small came here. So you know, this is where I took my initial entry, right here. Then my stop loss was right here. So I was, you know, I was risking probably 1%. I was risking 1% on this trade. I made 3%, I believe, 2%, 3%. It's like a 1 to 2 trade. So it went boom, 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 right? Now I take profit. TP1 is right here. This is where I got out, and I was targeting up here, but you know, shit. I was monitoring the trade. So guys, you have to monitor your trade. Once you see some change, I saw some fair value gap right here on the higher time frame, and I was seeing like a market structure shift to the downwards. I'm seeing this one here, so I think I got it right here. So you see, it's now going back. So if I had held it, it will be going back to my entry, to my break even. So it's not good. So yeah, with that being said, man, there's a trade. I'll put it in the screen. You know, I made that, I think $250 something. So yeah, there's a trade, man. To be honest, this one fair value gap. I say fair value gap. Funded next, bro. There are rules. If you're trading a Propfirm, a funded account, bro, they have a lot of rules and you have to follow the rules. This challenge I would have passed, this 10K challenge I would have passed it long time, but I was playing with the rules, bro. You have to risk, like they say, 1% per trade. That means in this 10K, you don't have to, if your stop loss should be around $100. If you risk per trade, one trade, if you're taking one trade, stop loss should not be more than that. So that means I just enter one position. So normally I would enter like 3-4 position and just one go, but you know, they said you don't have to risk more than that. So I just use 0.05. Then I see like the stop loss shouldn't be more than $100. So that's it, man. So I'm trading by the rules, and you know, we're going slowly. That's the thing, bro. Do not rush your journey. If you're trading a funded account, if you're trading whatever, if you're trading in general, do not rush the process, bro. I understand real life situations, they might occur, will pressure you to trade, to kind of want to trade aggressively or want to make money as soon as possible, or because you want to change your life, bro. It's understandable, bro. I'm in that situation, bro, but you have to take it slowly, bro. Just know, keep in your mind, bro, that you're going to make it eventually. It's going to happen, so you don't rush it, bro. Just trade it, bro. Just trade it. Right now, bro, like, in my life right now, I don't really have a lot going on. So, majorly I would go to school, but I'm in holidays. So 3 months too. So I'm in final year too. I'm like, I'm about to finish school. So there's nothing really much going on, bro. So what I do to just get my mind off, like, I'm really locked in. If you see me, bro, go on my Instagram. Every day I'm really locked in. Follow me on Instagram, by the way. I'm really locked in this shit, but sometimes, bro, like, I have to understand, bro, like, you have to, this is trading, you don't have to approach it with the same mentality as real life. So, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I cut off most of my friends, bro. I cut off really all my friends, bro. The girls, I cut off these girls. I no longer be hanging around with these girls, bro. Cut them off. Bro, I'm really focused, bro. I'm trying to, like, this funded thing, I'm trying to, like, make the most out of it, and I want to put my full energy, my full focus towards it. I am talking about this 10K. When I pass it, probably get a payout and buy a 50K. From there, I pass, get a payout, I buy like 100K, multiple. I'm just stacking, bro. Because, bro, I'm looking at it in a like 5-year type of journey, bro. I'm looking in, let's say, 2030. By 2030, I'll be good, bro. Most of these traders you're seeing right there, they started 2025. I'm gonna say 20. They started 2020. So right now it's 2025. They're 5 years into the game, and you're comparing yourself with them. These people have been in the game, so you have to take yours also slowly. You have to say, in 5 years' time, I'll be this. You will be late, bro. Trust me. Just lock in. You will be. So that's the video for today. Let me know what you want to know in the comments, or what video you want me to do. And I'm also starting a challenge too, bro. I want to turn $10 to $100 challenge. Now, I did that before. That's why I'm on face. I did that before multiple times. I turned $10 to $100, $10 to $90. I did $10, to $150. But this market, I did them last year. Joe Biden market, but Donald Trump market, I'm not confident whatsoever. I'll be honest with you. These markets are just crazy, insane. So I'm gonna try to risk management. I'll move it slowly. I already know what to do, bro. You start with 0.01, then scale it eventually. Let's say I'll do it in another video. So with that being said, man, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. And I'll see you guys. Man, you will make it. I believe in you, bro. You're on your journey, bro. We're going to make it, bro. That's like, you already know what you know. It's just a matter of time, just start more experience and all that. So with that being said, man, follow me on Instagram at Barbell Cross, and subscribe to the channel, man. I will link up in the next video, man. Bye.